Did the music industry forget these songs because they were weak, or because the artists behind them were too easy to erase? 1970 was not just the start of a new decade. It was a battlefield where bubblegum pop, soul, gospel rock, and blazing guitar hits fought for survival. These 15 one-hit wonders exploded once, then vanished from the spotlight. But one question remains: did they disappear, or were they pushed aside too soon? Go back. Krabby Appleton. Some songs do not slowly walk into the room. They kick the door open. Go Back by Krabby Appleton had that kind of nervous, urgent power. From the first blast of rhythm, it sounds like a band trying to prove everything before the clock runs out. The vocals soar, the guitars push forward, and the whole track feels caught between late 60s rock and the sharper pop energy of the new decade. Yet somehow, after this one bright explosion, the band faded from mainstream memory. That is what makes Go Back so fascinating. It still sounds like a hit that deserved a longer story. Are you ready? Pacific Gas and Electric. Before rock fully hardened into the arena sound of the 70s, Pacific Gas and Electric delivered a song that felt half church revival, half street protest. Are You Ready does not just ask a question. It sounds like a crowd gathering, a warning rising, and a band turning soul, gospel, and rock into one huge shout. You must be ready. The chorus hits with the force of a movement, but the group never became as famous as the energy they captured here. That makes the song feel even more powerful today. It is not just a forgotten hit, it is a time capsule with fire still inside it. Lay a Little Lovin' on Me, Robin McNamara. Some songs feel like sunlight bottled for radio. Robin McNamara's Lay a Little Lovin' on Me is one of them. Produced with bright pop polish, the track carries that carefree early 70s feeling where every hand clap, hook, and vocal line seems designed to make the world feel lighter for 3 minutes. You're such a pretty child. McNamara came from the stage world, and you can hear that theatrical confidence in the performance. But after this cheerful burst of success, his pop star moment did not stretch much further. That is why the song still works as a one-hit wonder. It arrives happy, disappears quickly, and leaves behind a chorus you cannot quite forget. Gimme Dat Ding. Oh, babe, I'm sick every day. I need the The Pipkins. Every decade needs at least one hit that sounds like nobody was brave enough to stop it. Gimme Dat Ding by the Pipkins is exactly that record. It is strange, silly, bouncy, and almost impossible to explain without simply playing it. The song mixes novelty pop, old vaudeville flavor, comic voices, and a rhythm that feels like it escaped from a cartoon piano. It should not work, yet somehow it does. That is the magic of a true novelty hit. It does not ask to be respected. It demands to be remembered. And once that hook gets in your head, it refuses to leave quietly. My Baby Loves Lovin', White Plains. My Baby Loves Lovin' sounds like the exact moment bubblegum pop discovered how big and polished it could become. White Plains delivered a bright, harmony-filled track that feels cheerful from the first second. The song has no dark mystery, no heavy message, and no complicated emotional storm. Its power is simpler than that. It is pure radio sweetness, built around a hook so clean it almost feels engineered to stay in your memory. No more lonely nights. Behind the scenes, the lineup was tied to the world of session singers and studio pop, which made long-term identity difficult. But the record itself survived. It remains a perfect slice of early 70s happiness. Ma belle amie, T-Set. Sometimes a song crosses oceans because the melody is too charming to stay in one country. Ma belle amie. Ma Belle Amie by Dutch band T-Set became one of those unexpected international pop moments. It has a breezy rhythm, a warm, romantic mood, and a chorus that sounds familiar even if you have not heard it in years. There's nothing aggressive about it, yet it keeps moving with quiet confidence. Like many European pop exports of the era, it gave American radio something slightly different. Questions before we're through. Smooth, catchy, and just exotic enough to stand apart. The band never became a major U.S. force, but this song still glows. Tighter, Tighter, alive and kickin'. Tighter, Tighter by Alive and Kickin' is the kind of song that sneaks up on you. It starts with a smooth pop-rock groove, then slowly opens into a chorus that feels bigger than the band's name ever became. Co-written with help from Tommy James, the track carries that unmistakable late 60s into 70s radio magic. Soulful voices, clean hooks, and a melody built to survive. It became a major hit, but the group never turned that success into a lasting identity. That is why the song feels bittersweet now. It is not just catchy, it is proof that one perfect chorus can outlive an entire career. Montego Bay, Bobby Bloom. Montego Bay feels less like a song and more like a vacation postcard that somehow learned how to sing. Bobby Bloom created a breezy escape full of tropical rhythm, whistling, bright percussion, and laid-back charm. At a time when radio was filled with heavy rock, protest songs, and emotional ballads, this track offered something different, pure sunshine. It sounded like leaving everything behind, boarding a plane, and disappearing somewhere warm. Bloom's career never rose much higher after this hit, and his life ended tragically young, which gives the song a strange sadness beneath its happiness. It remains cheerful, but now it also feels fragile. Indiana Wants Me, R. Dean Taylor. Some one-hit wonders are catchy. Indiana Wants Me is cinematic. R. Dean Taylor turned a pop single into a tiny crime movie, complete with sirens, fear, regret, and a man running from the law. The song does not simply tell a story. It traps you inside one. You can feel the panic tightening as the narrator knows there may be no clean way out. That dramatic style made it stand apart from ordinary radio pop in 1970. Taylor had a strong Motown background, but this became his defining mainstream moment. Even today, it plays like a forgotten film scene with a chorus. Ride, Captain, Ride, blues image. Ride, Captain, Ride by Blues Image feels like a mystery disguised as a rock song. The opening is smooth and dreamlike, almost inviting you onto a ship without explaining where it is going. Then the groove expands, the guitars rise, and suddenly the song becomes a strange voyage into freedom, escape, and imagination. It is not loud in the obvious way. Its power comes from atmosphere. You do not just listen to it, you drift with it. The band never became a household name, but this single found its place in classic rock memory. It still feels like sailing towards something unknown. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. Few songs have ever sounded as loose, dusty, and instantly recognizable as In the Summertime.
When the sun goes down, you can make it good.
Mungo Jerry captured a feeling more than a story. Hot weather, open roads, lazy confidence, and the strange joy of doing almost nothing. The rhythm bumps along like an old car on a country lane, while the vocals feel relaxed to the point of mischief. It became a global smash, but the band remained tied forever to this one giant summer anthem. That can be a blessing and a curse, but when a song defines a season so completely, maybe one hit is enough. This one still smells like sunshine. Venus, Shocking Blue.
She's got it.
Venus does not ask for attention. It hypnotizes you into giving it.
Your Venus, I'm your fire, joy.
Dutch band Shocking Blue created one of the most magnetic rock-pop singles of 1970, built around a sharp guitar opening, driving rhythm, and the unforgettable voice of Mariska Veras. The song feels mysterious, stylish, and slightly dangerous, like pop music wearing black leather under bright lights. Later generations discovered it again through famous covers, but the original has a colder, stranger power that still feels unmatched. Shocking Blue had other success overseas, but in American pop memory, this became their lightning strike. One riff, one voice, one immortal hit. Vehicle, The Ides of March.
If you on the stages like you are, you know I think you really should.
Some songs sound like they were built to shake a stage before the audience even sits down. Vehicle by The Ides of March is one of them. With its explosive horn section, swaggering rhythm, and Jim Peterick's gritty vocals, the track delivers pure brass rock adrenaline. It has the muscle of a rock song and the punch of a soul revue. The lyrics may sound playful, but the performance is deadly serious. This was not soft pop trying to be cool. This was a band charging straight at the radio. They never matched this mainstream blast again, but Vehicle still drives like a machine. Love Grows, Where My Rosemary Goes. Edison Lighthouse. Love Grows is so bright it almost feels impossible to dislike. Edison Lighthouse created one of the cleanest bubblegum pop hooks of 1970, a song full of bounce, romance, and effortless charm. But behind that cheerful sound was a strange pop machine story. The group's identity was built around studio musicians and shifting lineups, with Tony Burrows becoming one of the great voices behind multiple hit records. That made the song huge, but the band itself hard to hold on to.
I'm a lucky fella and I just gotta tell her.
Still, none of that damages the magic. Love Grows remains pure radio gold, simple, sunny, and built to make memory feel younger. Spirit in the Sky, Norman Greenbaum. The one-hit wonder that barely feels mortal. Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum is strange, bold, spiritual, and dirty with fuzz guitar. It mixes gospel imagery with rock attitude in a way that should have sounded impossible, yet somehow became unforgettable.
Where you gonna go when you die? When you die?
The guitar tone alone feels like electricity tearing through a church wall. Greenbaum never became a long-running pop superstar, but this one song gave him something better: immortality in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. It has appeared in films, commercials, trailers, and memories for decades. Some artists chase a lifetime of hits. He made one that never left. One hit was all it took. These songs may have vanished from the charts, but they never really disappeared from memory. They still carry the sound of 1970, bright, strange, rebellious, and unforgettable. So the next time someone says one-hit wonders do not matter, play them this list and let the music answer louder than nostalgia ever could.